everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm shooting a very quick video today because I thought it's better to have few more documenting videos than have a much longer video that take much more editing and effort. So I will try to do as much in one shot as possible. And as you can see, I'm repeating myself and going to the same conclusions that I went the last time and the time before and the time before. So let's just jump in today's video, and I will be comparing the new edition NeoScale Angis and the regular Angis. Let's go. So I did the last video I did about Angis. It was a pretty long one, and I was talking about all of the features. And I won't do that today. You can go and check out that video, or if I manage to edit there. But today we'll just quickly go over what I did for updates, because I updated even the plain version. We can quickly just go into it. And what I did is create this beautiful contrasting 400p finish bevel, which is no more the same as the flats, that is sandblasted and bead blasted. And I think this really gives a beautiful contrast to the whole blade itself. It adds more of a intrigue, of a sharp look. I don't know, I just really like it. And yeah, and it still managed to look subtle, and look, I don't know, just sharp. And these babies are super sharp. I know, like, they are pretty thin behind the edge. You won't be opening any cans or chopping down trees with them, because they are just big enough to do your daily tasks that you do as a worker in the office, or just a very simple EDC that you can put into your pocket and just forget it. So this was the plain issue, the plain edition. And these Kydex sheets, they have heavier retention by default, so they wear in to each individual knife. And for the first couple tenths of deployments of the knife, you will find some of the debris of the Kydex residue there, but with time it will just wear in and you will have very nice action. So it requires a little bit of break-in, but you get perfect retention after that. So I think it's worth it. And now the new NeoScale version, which is basically what I do, is leave on the... Basically, I do a whole batch of heat treating and then just pick out the most beautiful ones. And you would say, oh, Paulius, but this oxide is not very strong. It wears off. Yep, it does. So, but I found a solution for that. The knife itself has this beautiful orange peel texture to it. So it's basically hills and valleys. And in the valleys, the color stays. And the hills, they were down, and they were down to this beautiful shiny finish, which I think goes perfectly with the shiny bevel. So it's more of a, let's say, screaming look than the last one. It is much more engaging, much more you want to tell your friends about it. It's not like a stealthy deployed knife, but it's more like, look what I got. And you got like a very unique patina of the heat treatment colors, which is pretty hard to preserve during the manufacturing of the knife, which I manufacture all the knives myself. I am a one-man band, so I do everything from the sharpening to paracord to the shaping to everything. So it's pretty hard. But I think in the end it's well worth it. And these are much easier to make because the finish, it doesn't scratch as much. And if you scratch it while you are manufacturing, you can just blast that place. And with these, if you just ruin the finish, it needs to go into the bin, become one of these stealthy ones, and then you need to pick another one. So basically you get this beautiful, unique finish, and every knife has different finish. And sadly, it is not possible for you to pick the finish you want on my website, because that would be very uneconomical, and I am trying to keep these as affordable as possible on my website. So yeah, the link is in the doobly-doo description or whatever it's called. In the past 10 years, it was on the sidebar. Now it's down below. Just go out and check out and leave a comment, please. What do you think about these small scalpel knives? Do you think they are useful? Do you think they are a complement to a folding knife that you are carrying, or they can actually become a replacement for it? Yeah, talk to you later.